What's up, guys? Welcome to the Pop Culture Canon, and once again, it's me, the Blue Ninja. I am going to be doing an Honest Trailers reaction. I think this is my first time ever doing this, an Honest Trailer on this channel. Sure most of you guys know what it is. I'm not even going to get into it. Actually, you know what? I'll talk a little bit about it. Honest Trailers, been around for over 10 years. They really started off just pretty much going off selling what movies were actually like. And of course, kind of taking away the fluff and going into all the foolishness and silliness that the characters would be getting into, and really trying to sell the movie off of that in a trailer. It used to be really funny back in the days, but like a lot of YouTube channels that have been around for a while, it seems like they've kind of lost a lot of their spice. And also, I think also going behind the scenes, whenever they show you the creators, I think a lot of times it's kind of doesn't really help, because then you get a feel of how the creators are, and then you start to understand, okay, well, I can see why they cut certain jokes that they used to do and stuff like that. So, anyways, in my honest opinion, it hasn't been that funny for a while, but I'm gonna give it a try, because this is the Oppenheimer trailer, and I actually just watched Oppenheimer for the first time a couple of days ago. It took me a while because I live in Japan, and Japan really wasn't trying to put that on the big screen based on the topic. So I finally watched it, Oppenheimer, and now the trailer came out. So I felt like it was perfect time to give this trailer a try and put it on the channel. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy it with me, and I hope maybe you're going to laugh. I don't know how I'm going to laugh about this, but let's see what they talk about. Ready? So yeah, let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
The following trailer is rated S for spoilers, for stuff that happened 80 years ago. From a pale genius who's cold, principled, and unfairly maligned, comes a Nolan film about that same kind of guy. For like the, what, 5th time now? He's got a type. Oppenheimer. Meet J. Robert Oppenheimer, a man smart enough to understand Tenet on the first watch.
Robert,
I do not understand Tenet.
Beyond the
not
world
at all.
we live in.
He's the rare nutting professor who may not have what it takes in the lab.
Useless
That
in the
was
lab.
smashing.
Would you like to help?
Build it? Oh no,
Oppenheimer couldn't run a hamburger stand.
I couldn't.
But he's the only man you call when you need a theoretical physicist
You're talking about turning theory into a practical weapon system.
/ meteorologist
It'll be before dawn.
How could you know
I
that?
know this desert.
/ polylinguist.
You learned enough Dutch in 6 weeks to get a lecture on quantum mechanics.
And now I am become death, destroyer of worlds. Oh, I've read Das Kapital, all 3 volumes in the original German.
Okay, we get it. Normally when a guy wants to convince us he's this smart, he just buys Twitter. Experience a sight that's equal parts haunting and beautiful. Extreme close-ups of Cillian Murphy's face. Ow! As he adopts a permanent bug-eyed stare that screams, "What has science done?" Or just as likely, "Help! I'm a skeleton who runs on cigarettes."
Yeah, I think the honey on the rim of the martini glass, that was...
I will say this. When I was watching the movie, I did feel like, finally, Cillian Murphy is the lead and is like the main lead in a Christopher Nolan film, because I remember watching and learning that he auditioned to play Batman in the Batman Begins series when it first came out. It's called the Dark Knight trilogy. I don't know, but when Christopher Nolan, had auditions. Cillian Murphy auditioned to be Bruce Wayne, Batman, and he didn't make it. He became Scarecrow, whose name I forget. Doesn't come to mind now, his actual name, but yeah. So it was cool to actually see him finally get the main role in a Christopher Nolan film. He's a good actor. Anyways,
That was his nutrition
That was
for
the
the
only
day.
calorific intake.
Eat.
In this powerful performance that exposes
huge.
every inch of him for you to judge.
hey yo, yeah, that was.
We were so close to killing 4 days of history class with this, but you just had to go and hang dong, huh? Back to Fat Man
that
and
was
Little
funny.
Boy on VHS
That was
then.
That was a crazy scene. That was a crazy scene. I mean, it makes sense based on, that's what someone might imagine to a degree. If they were discussing being cheated on, like, you don't want to relive it in your mind, especially whenever the conversation comes up. How can you not think about your partner, envisioning your partner, right, just doing it, with the person. So I was like, ugh, this is an awkward scene. And Florence Pugh, woo, oh yeah.
You kick it, or you lick it.
No giggling. Settle in for a 3-hour film that's kinda like Inception.
I'm teaching something no one here has dreamt of.
If every layer of dream was a different congressional subcommittee.
It's now a trial.
About a trial.
Telling Oppenheimer's story through a cabinet confirmation hearing.
Why were his communist associations not seen as a security risk during the war?
Why not?
About a security clearance renewal process.
My involvement
Yeah.
with left-wing groups would not prove a bar to my working on the atomic program.
Regarding an informal roundtable.
What were you guys doing in Los Alamos? Wasn't security tight?
Of course it was.
And a raucous joint committee session.
Isotopes are less useful than electronic components, but more useful than a sandwich.
That ends in a shocking twist. The man Robert embarrassed at the AEC secretly handpicked the Gray Board special prosecutor. Gasp. I can see I lost you there. Big bomb goes boom.
Yep.
Cinema rules. Prepare for a long-ass movie that keeps you hooked by trotting out a new beloved actor every 10
There's
minutes.
a lot of new actors,
like Robert Downey
like, or a lot
Jr.'s
of
triumphant
famous actors
return
in this.
after whatever this was. Who's moved on from Tony Stark by playing a businessman/weapons developer with a massive ego. In black and white, Emily Blunt steals every scene as Kitty Oppenheimer, who's there to literally drink and know things.
Wake up!
Smart move by Robert to make her his hand. Matt Damon plays a guy pushing a technology he doesn't understand, so we all knew he'd nail the role.
Fortune favors the brave.
And every physicist you've ever heard of pops up to reminisce about this one time at bomb camp. Not Einstein, though. He's not invited.
Greatest scientific mind of our time.
Of his time. How many people do
his
you know
time.
who proved Einstein wrong? I'm not sure you understand, Albert.
Yeah, take a hike, Einstein. E equals MC. Square. Stick around for a film
Joke.
with more going on than his usual time-wank dead woman boy genius bit. There's also some thoughtful engagement with American politics, meditations on guilt and responsibility, and the perspective of the Japanese and native people most directly affected by the bombs. In a film with a nuanced message, we may one day be engulfed by nuclear fire, all thanks to J. Robert Oppenheimer. But he felt wee bad about it, okay? Sorry about the apocalypse. Ew. So bunker up for the least likely blockbuster of the summer. That's probably Nolan's best film yet, proving audiences will support and enjoy stories with extremely serious grown-up subject matter. But still, nothing could be funnier than someone watching this because Barbie memed them into the theater.
That's
you guys
crazy.
ever think about dying?
I do now, constantly. Starring Irish Starbomb, Kitty Pryde, Oppie Doesn't Know, Haterade, Flo the Progressive, Boring, Relativity Media, Jesse, we need to cook, Worst Casey Scenario, Bohemian Testimony, Uncut Nuclei, Feigned Interest, 10 Things I Hate About Boom, Josh Hartnett in Glasses.
pretty much, right?
Blech, so unattractive. Red Scare Redemption. And the alternate reality, where the fate of the world rests on Josh Peck. Better than Drake Bell, I guess? The Big Bang Theory.
Love is the one
Drake
thing we're
Bell.
capable of perceiving that transcends dimensions of time and space.
It's not possible.
Do you love Nolan? Check out
All
our
right.
deep dive into his whole filmography.
Okay, that was it. Cool. Yeah, it was alright, I guess. I mean, it wasn't really super funny, but I was still wondering how you're gonna make this really funny. But I guess they had some okay, takes on it. Funny Josh Hartman in Glasses. That Drake Bell thing did make me laugh. Because I remember I was surprised. I forget the guy, Josh. So the guy Josh, I was like, wait, he's in this movie? So wow, good job, for coming from a Nickelodeon all the way to here, to to Honest Trailers movie, and I was really surprised about how many people were actually in this movie that like famous people. But when you Christopher Nolan, and I guess he has the budget for it, you could just, you know, who's not gonna want to be in a movie, especially some of the people who've already worked with him, Gary Oldman. I saw the other guy. He played this. Was it Polka Dot Man? And he played Polka Dot Man and Suicide Squad. He was in this. I don't remember his name, but he's a good actor. But it was, I mean, it was alright. It was okay. Not really super funny, but I guess they made some good points on it. I don't know. It was alright. It was okay, guys. It was okay. Anyways, did you like the Honest trailer? Did you like Oppenheimer? One thing that I did agree is, yep, there's no footage of Japan in here, which is probably the most sensitive way to do it in a sensitive way. So yeah, without, you know, to have a historical thing, we don't need to see Japanese people burned up again. Though I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of, well, I don't want to see Japanese people burned up again. I mean, I live here, but I would have liked to actually see maybe more of the devastation like that happened, like, you know, kind of recreating it. But you know, I can understand why they didn't do it. So in the movie, maybe it would have been too distracting. Anyways, guys, Pop Culture Canon, Blue Ninja here. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Comment down below. Subscribe, like the video, and yeah, let's have a discussion. Talk to me, babies. Catch you later.